a weapon drawn, and also a figure who you cannot make out their appearance. They seem to be in a dark cloak on the other side.
Wing it, my mom.
Everyone roll initiative. Let me hold on, let me first pull up the tracker. Yeah, collect your token and
Thank you, Clay.
I'm going
Honorable
last.
token to you for the next
yeah,
minute,
people's throwing up again. That's fine.
Mabel's throwing up again? Why is Mabel's throwing up?
I don't know why I pictured like a little drawing of Miss Mabel as a kid going, I throwed up.
I throwed up.
That kids make when they throw up and come into your bed, into your room at like 2 a.m. just standing in the doorway.
I throwed up.
I threw up.
I didn't put a country accent on that.
Here's a part
I
of it.
throwed up.
Yes, there are a lot of dead bodies.
Yes.
There are
Yes,
loads of
Floyd.
dead bodies.
It's almost like there's an attack going
I love
on.
the duality. It's like, oh my god, all these dead bodies. Yes, all these dead bodies. Cody's character rubbing his hands together.
I'm like, but I didn't get any chat. Nobody
really
invited
want a
me to
spell.
kill him.
I really want a spell that just blows up corpses, so I can chuck like a body at somebody and make it into an improvised explosive.
I've seen that homebrew spell, Corpse Explosion.
I know, it's so big.
Oh, it's big.
I'll just have nobles go on the knight's turns.
Understandable.
Time to start rolling some initiatives for enemies. By the way, Bonnie, roll initiative.
Oh my blade.
Eat
Come
the roll
on.
initiative.
I thought I did. I'm sorry.
You did it. You did roll
I'm sorry.
initiative.
And you
Your
know,
boys will go on your
Alrighty.
turn unless there's something that says that your boys go on their own turn. Mary, you can't be doing that, Mary.
Who cares about dex modifiers? I'm just giving them whatever I roll.
Just giving them whatever I roll.
I was wrong.
Oh, I cast. Oh wait, I'm not a caster in this fucking game. Damn it.
You're not. You cast punch.
Mhm.
That's.
I cast
you definitely
punch.
Cast.
It goes. I cast punch, extra
Give ties to
punch,
players.
then punch, punch, punch.
Give ties to players.
God damn, these initiatives.
All of you tied with an enemy.
Almost tied with an enemy.
I'm
That's neat.
surprised that I'm still going first/second.
Yeah, I always give it to the players first.
I know,
tried
but
it.
I'm looking because I rolled a 16. I'm surprised nothing's gotten higher.
Yeah.
Listen, like I said, I didn't check anything else's decks. I didn't care to at this moment.
Yeah. So Miss Mabel's are these people. God, why is it so laggy? And the purple flame elementals are enemies.
Yeah.
I would imagine so.
And
The
the
fire
big
elementals
ball
are
of
enemies,
fire,
and the big one in the middle.
and
Gotcha.
There's also someone in a standoff at the very back of the room with Miss Mabel's
Yeah.
mother.
Unless somebody else knows Misty Step.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
cool spell
I
right now.
know a different thing, but basically Misty Step.
Okay.
Twilight Step, huh? Twilight Step.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I'm barbarian too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sweet.
You can rage.
Raid.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Where is your anger?
Or you can
Where is
bonus
your
action.
fucking rage?
I know you can bonus action dash.
Where is your fury now?
Because you're a monk.
Yeah, but I seen like. Why is my speed 30 plus 15?
Because you're a monk?
Yo.
Yeah, so 45. So if you're a
Yeah.
dash, will be 90 feet of movement.
Alright, okay, let me put myself back into where I started so I can see. So I can make it.
The monk special.
here without dashing. No, that's 50. I can make it there. Shit, that's not close enough.
Everyone
So
else took
I'm
a
the
step
devil.
forward when they entered. You're okay to take one more step.
Oh, thank God. I rage as a bonus action. And can I still use like
I beat him to death.
key points?
Uh,
While
as
raging.
long as it isn't a bonus action for that key point, but yeah. So you can't flurry of blows.
No, I know right now, but I meant like I didn't know if rage prevents me from using my monk stuff.
Oh no, you're still good to do all that. You just can't cast spells.
Yeah.
Or is it you can't
Gotcha. So
concentrate on?
No, you can't cast him.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can't cast, yeah, because you're too angry. So yeah, right now I can just do 2 normal.
But yeah, otherwise you like on later rounds you can use key points while raging.
Oh wait, the spear does the same amount of damage to the punch?
Your spear though is the magic one that also adds a smite to
Yeah.
it.
So
And
it's
it's a
+2
plus
with
2
the smite.
spear, so it has a +2 to a bonus to attack and damage.
So do his fists because of magic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so everything except for the smite is the same as my fist.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I don't think a smite would be too well against the fire elemental.
Save it for a
So,
big
yeah.
one. Save it for a big one.
So, just a normal punch, 14 to hit.
14 to hit, okay. That is going to hit.
Okay, and then I'm just going to do my extra attack real quick and then do the damage at the same time.
Yep.
18
also
to
hits.
hit. Okay. So, first punch, 11 damage.
11.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Second punch. Oh, I forgot to turn rage on. No.
No.
Oh, don't
It's
worry
just
about
plus
it.
2 damage. So,
Oh,
it's
it's just plus
13
2,
for the
so-
first
Wow.
and 10 for the second.
You see as the fire dissipates. It seems some of these, it seems a lot of these guys have already taken some damage from knights.
Yeah.
AKA, I rolled to lower all their health when I knew that there would be a problem.
So that's the end of my turn.
That ends your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Bonus action, regular actions.
You see as the person at the back in the cloaked figure is going to attempt something. They are going to cast a spell on Lady Maybell. You will see as Lady Maybell resists the effect of the spell. As the individual then, they will, you see, cast another spell as they themselves are wreathed in fire. And they are going to, in a burst of speed, they're going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 50, right there. As Lady Maybell will take some damage from the fire, which is one of these. Alrighty. And that will end that person's turn. Mr. Necromancer.
Stepping into the scene, like as Jade just runs up, I guess. You see, my character walk forward, stamping both his feet as he yells, "Men, to arms!" As 3 soldiers rush in, covered in rusty armor, guns barely held together. Miss Maybell, give healing to your mother and supply her in aid fighting whoever that is. Jade, keep doing what you're doing, I guess, and then fire. They can move. That's a bonus action to tell everybody what to do. They have 30 feet movement speed. I'm just gonna go ahead and give them pretty much all of us up. What is the range? 80 feet. Yeah, we're good. This one.
Miss hit. 12 piercing. Which will, sadly, since it is not magical for them,
Yeah,
be
it's-
halved.
I mean, technically.
It doesn't count for animate objects. The arrows of an animated skeleton don't either.
Also, they're not arrows.
My apologies. The bullets from the gun don't count as magical because you raised the person firing them.
It's okay. I just gotta get the magic guns.
We just need to
I
find
just have
the
to get
undead
the
gun.
magic guns.
Yeah, I'm literally like half of the gold from this party is going to go in equipment.
You need to find like an actual living gun, kill it, and then laser it. Bam.
that would work. Me personally, see, I don't want to do this because I know for a fact that for some reason this is just how this works. But fire elementals aren't weak to like ice or water or anything like that. Stupidly. I could cold damage chromatic orb. But it won't. Instead, I'm just going to cast. I'm actually going to save that. I am just going to cold damage chromatic orb. You see as my character fiddles with his waist for a second, sort of loading something into the rifle as it glows with like an icy blue. As when he pulls the trigger, you can hear like a frost snap as this bolt of blue lightning shoots through the air.
Yeah, I think that hits.
12 cold damage.
Alrighty.
Can't wait to hit the resistance.
I can tell you from how it appears when you hit it. It does not appear to be resisting it at all. It doesn't seem like overly effective, but it is effective.
Rude.
Also, because I forgot, I'm not gonna change it, but just be aware, when a fire elemental was hit by Jade, it did shoot back some flame. I'm just not gonna damage him like I was supposed to, because oopsie on my part.
No, that
Oh,
makes
wow.
sense. Yeah, I forgot to do that.
No, they if you attack one from melee range, they deal damage.
Oh, lovely. I'm perfect for this time.
Anyways,
I mean, I
that
don't
is your
mind
turn.
if you want to do that. You know.
I
am
could, but
just damage.
here, I'll tell you. You take 4 fire damage from hitting it. Okay.
Does rage reduce? Does rage reduce?
Not fire.
Gotcha.
Only does that for a bear totem.
Gotcha. Roar.
But that ends your turn, right, Boney?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Big boy in the middle. Who does
What's
he
he gonna
target?
do?
Let me do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Sorry, person. You see as the kind of flaming body of it lashes out at one of the individuals sitting around the table. That's a nat 1. As you see the person on the side over here, the noble, just duck underneath the table as the fire comes waving towards them. And then you see it launch out the other way, but it seems that the knight who is grabbing one of the nobles kind of stops or blocks the two of them with a shield to keep them safe. That ends its turn.
Alrighty.
2 bad rolls. Miss Maybell,
Yeah.
what you gonna do?
I'm gonna run my full movement up to here, and then I'm gonna bonus action fucking poof away, up to like, hold on, up to like here,
Okay.
and then I will dash the rest of the way. I'll be right there. And that's my whole turn.
Alrighty. You are going to be ending your turn within one of its radiuses.
That's fine.
So you are going to take a whopping max roll 6 fire damage.
Awesome. I'm still up, baby. Let's go.
I can't believe that.
That didn't kill you? Holy
Well,
shit.
honestly.
Okay, I really
Just
thought you'd be
wait.
rolling a new character by now.
Well, you either get twink, twink, or gay.
How do you guys keep avoiding these TPK stats the enemy has?
I'm really out for blood with these enemies, you know.
One was Mabel
Anyways,
died. You get twink, twink, or sad gay.
Gotcha. So I get the same character.
Yes.
Uh,
Nothing changes. This is me we're talking about.
does that end your turn? I
Yeah.
assume?
I used my bonus action in action. And
Cool,
movement.
cool.
If Jade dies, his cousin comes.
Oh no.
Smade. I'm just
1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. Start with the fire elemental's turns. This one goes up to Miss Maybell's mother. Will then make its attacks. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
No kidding. I rolled 2 dice for its 2 attacks. Those are 2 nat 20s.
Oh,
Okay, let's see how much damage this guy does.
Ooh, damn it, she's freaking not 30 feet near me. Damn it, no!
I didn't think I'd be killing off your mother this early.
Oh, no.
You go fly?
Alrighty.
Wait, hold on. Question.
Yes?
Let me check something before I do anything.
I'm just gonna roll it for now, but I'm not gonna tell you what I rolled and tell you.
I'm definitively not in range.
Oh, was it silvery barb?
No.
That'll be...
anime dead. I'm just kidding.
It's a minute casting time.
Oh.
It would be cool to do that as an action. Just run around and get as many servants as I can. I mean soldiers.
I mean, soldiers.
It's what, civil servants.
Yeah, so Miss Maybell's mother will take 28 fire damage, and will be on fire.
Might work.
Do I have a thing that can represent fire? What's a good fire? It has to be something fire, right?
Hold on. Oh, I can't drag on assets.
This one works.
There you go.
And now time to forget about that one. What's the speed on these guys? Because I think it's 30, right? Oh, they have 50 actually. Okay.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I didn't know fire elementals were so fast.
Apparently.
Next one, got kind of 3 people around it, so I'll roll. Clay, do you want 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 and 6?
I'll do 3.
3, 4?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. This one's gonna go up to the knight. Make his attacks. 1 hit. Alrighty. Knight built different apparently.
Apparently.
And this one is going to 2, 3, 4, 6. Alrighty. This one's gonna kind of fly over and start attacking this guy. Why do I do this to myself every week? He'll take that much. And then this guy. High or low? Gotcha. Right there. Orlin, oopsie, said your character's name. What's your AC? Boney, Mr. Anonymous, what's your AC?
17.
17?
Yep.
That is a +5 to hit. Alright, they'll just barely be 2 hits.
Shield spell.
Alright, that is no hits. As the flames, as the kind of flaming hands of this elemental flash at you, what does your shield look like?
You watch as these hands lash out toward him, as all he does is he pulls one hand off the rifle, sets it down, and snaps, as this like wall of basically this like phantom armor shoots up and takes the brunt of the blow, like an Orentian guard almost appearing in front of him. This one much more ghostly and full of shadow, rather than the more physical ones behind him.
Very cool. And that is all the little guys. So next up is the knights. Those guys are all dead. This guy is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is going to grab. He's also going to, because he entered close to the thing on his turn. He's going to take. There's the other one. Some fire damage. And he is going to grab the noble there and then dash away. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and because why not, it's free. Shuffle a person since they're willing. guy over here is going to. He'll take the damage from being that close. And he is going to do much the same. Doesn't need to dash though, so he's going to make an attack on the elemental beside him first. Alrighty, they have low AC luckily. What is his weapon? Right, it's 2. One's a miss. That isn't right, but I'll just use a different thing. This one, why did I do 2? Plus 3, so that is... Anyway, he's going to pull the noble 5, 10. We kind of go over here, and then put the noble up the stairs. He's going to take the 1-up attack of opportunity. That will be... Does that hit? No chance of it. And that will end that night. This knight makes an attack. That is 1 hit. With this. Man, sometimes damage dice. Wait, that's also... Yeah, no, just 1 hit. You're kind of blocking those stairs, so these guys 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And the one up front as well is going to make... I already had him make his attacks. Also, he hit 1, so he's going to take some damage return. He should as well. Cool. And I don't think I missed anyone, so... Miss Mabel's mom!
Mom, please don't die.
She was going to go after the person before, but now she's got a fire elemental right on her, so... attack number 1. That's a 4 on the die. Miss. Attack number 2. That's cocked. She beats the AC. On a second, I need to pull up something because I am very... prepared as always.
Yes, most prepared DM I know.
I am a very prepared DM. I don't ever pull things up when I realize I forgot to pull it up mid-game.
I do that all the time.
Uh,
Me when I forget an entire character sheet, so I just kind of have to go like, yes, he has this action that I think I remember.
Accidentally doubles the damage dice instead of trying to do it from memory.
Me when I actually check the character sheet, this thing was supposed to be dead 3 turns ago.
Oopsie. And you'll see as Clay, I'll ask you, what weapon do you think your mother uses?
God, dude, I just want to play Monster Hunter Wilds, but my computer is just dog trash.
Alright, you took too long. She pulls out a
Okay.
halberd. She has a halberd.
Alrighty, cool. I was trying to think of that one.
And she
I
attacks.
forgot the name of it.
And you see, very similar to the spear that you all keep passing around, a divine light emanating from the weapon as she swings it down, and the elemental is eviscerated.
Let's go.
Dang it, that was the one I used for their turn.
Oh yeah, I hate doing that so much.
Oop.
Just control Z.
I mean, yeah, but don't put it back.
Oh, for you, right?
So yeah, I'm just gonna grab a different one. Here, I'm just gonna put this guy off in the corner. He's my guinea pig reference. Add turn. He
You
had
have
the same
A.
as you.
Mhm.
Bada bing, bada boom. All is well with the world.
Yeah.
And then Mother is going to. With where her health is at.
And her being on fire.
Oh right, I have to roll her for fire. Thank you, Clay.
No problem.
And
Glad
so
I can help.
she didn't use her action to put that out. So that will be that guy. She isn't looking too good. As I'm going to, because the fire is actually a really annoying ability, I'm gonna give everyone the benefit and say that you can use any action bonus or movement to get rid of it. You just have to give up one.
That's quite
Okay.
Because it's supposed to be like you use an action to douse yourself, but it seems kind of mean, especially with the damage die it makes you do.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Okay.
that is that turn. Jade.
Yeah.
Kill something.
Just want to play Monster Hunter. This is really all that's on my brain right now.
Alright, Jade moves. Oh, that one's getting beat up already. But too late. He's gonna go there. And it's gonna get the good old 1-2. Fine.
15. All right. Hits.
And then the. Well, I'll do damage for that one just in case. 11.
Alrighty, 11 damage. Not quite dead yet.
Second punch.
That'll hit. Don't even
So
worry
no-
about
no.
damage.
I was gonna say it. I clicked it, but I don't think it's doing it.
It was 11
I
again.
rolled eventually. Yeah, it didn't really matter that one. He had 1 health.
Alright. And then sorry, just seeing how much extra movement I have. The 30. 4 right there. I'll finish with the 2 more steps.
Alrighty, you are ending your turn there.
Yes, I'm taking damage.
Alright, you did hit the one guy, so first you're going to take
Yep.
5 fire damage from hitting the fire elemental, and ending in the radius of the big guy in the middle. You're going to take 2 fire damage.
Getting toasty. I'm
Jay,
starting to
you just-
boil.
You just see some fucking bubbles.
Oh, I I forgot to do that one noble because I didn't put their turn on.
Yeah, fuck that noble. I'm done with
They're
my
gonna just run away.
Okay.
Not be burning alive. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They get there, I guess. That's out of the range by the radius I have on here. You guys can't see the aura around it, right?
Nope.
Cool. I'm always hesitant on what things that only the DM can see and what players can as well. So yeah, I'm just making sure how much of the hot zone you guys can see.
In the hot zone.
But that ended your turn. Mysterious figure. All out mysterious stranger real quick is going to
Yeah, a mysterious figure, and then other mysterious figure.
Wow, so many mysterious individuals. Crazy. It's almost like some kind of murder mystery.
Sure.
Hang on. Say that again.
Mysteries of murder.
They are going to hold on, what's the range on that one spell? That is just doing some quick measurements. Interesting. There's also play.
Uh-huh.
Do you want the reins on whether your mom dies or not?
Oh.
Because I have to make a choice, and it very well could kill her.
I would appreciate it if she didn't.
Well, I'm gonna roll for it. She might not. I think it's only fair that I in the open decide who this person targets.
Okay.
Because I hate to say your mom is not doing too hot. Despite, being on fire, or just being on fire a moment ago.
I got spells.
So, Clay, tell me,
Yeah.
what die do you want me to roll? And highs or lows?
Will the highs and lows be like low is like if I picked low, would it be low is good?
Whatever you pick is good.
Okay.
For you, at least.
Okay. Do a D10.
A D10?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Do I roll this in the open? I probably should. I think
I'm
that's
gonna
only
pick.
fair.
I'm
the
gonna pick
chat.
high.
High?
Yeah.
Alrighty. On a roll of 6 or above, they will target other people. That's enough.
Hey.
They will not just insta-down your mother.
Oh, thank God.
As what I am going to roll privately is how many of these magic missiles are max damage to kill your regular old noble, who is already hurting. There's another D4. Alrighty. The one closest gets hit, but they don't. They kind of just fall to the ground rather than being killed. The one over this way, you see, get basically taken down, but they don't seem dead right yet. Meanwhile, the noble closest to you guys, straight through to the skull, a magic missile.
Fucking dead.
Uh,
Like that one scene in Halo Reach, just dead.
as you will then see, the individual at the back here, will,
They just fucking dip.
basically,
Oh my fucking god.
teehee.
Bro just fucking comes in, attacks, and just leaves.
Yeah, they did what they needed to. As you will see, is there a line of sight for her? Kinda is, but not really. Anyways, you'll see almost like a frame of fire be drawn in the air, as they step through it and the flames disappear behind them. As they teleport away. Boney!
Your turn.
They ain't even know. It's your boy. Alright, so he might be invisible. I really hope he's not. I really hope he's
Person who just disappeared.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll an Arcana check?
I would love to do that. That sounds great.
You are a wizard. 18?
Yeah.
From what you could tell, that was a dimension door.
Okay.
So
not as bad.
which raises the question of, that was a lot of magic they just casted in a split second.
Single turn. Yeah.
Wonder what that was about. Anyways, your turn.
Alright. He's thinking. He could still be anywhere in the castle.
Anywhere within 500 feet.
Yeah. Which is annoying.
Are you shooting the guy right in front of you still?
Yeah.
One will hit.
Oh. Fully expected them all not to.
It's an elemental, they don't have good health. 5 damage. It's still up next to you.
Wunderbar. How bad does it look?
On a, let me zoom in here. On a scale of 1 to 39, do you want to roll me a nature check to see how it looks?
Why not?
8? Somewhere in the lower half.
Got it. Oh well. You know what they say. No balls.
No balls, but fireball.
Hilariously, I
yes.
didn't take it.
I would hope not for this situation.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead though.
Go for it.
I just need a wisdom save from him.
Oh, right, yes. DC?
16.
16? That is I don't think that's saving at all. Yeah, -1 wisdom, no chance. Roll damage.
You're level 5, so it's 2d12.
Uh, the bell of the dead tolls out as kind of just like the wave of sound from it causes the elemental to dissipate.
The toll of the dead is just the grand ping.
Reloads. It takes damage from.
Alright, and then we are gonna go ahead and get on up.
That formation, it feels like you're moving like one of those like unit markers they have in like movie military tents.
Let me
Or like they push the little shape on a
With a stick.
yeah with a stick on a map. Doesn't
they
look like
show-
it anymore, but
And they're moving in this direction.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of that one Shrek 4 scene with like the chimichanga stand.
Shrek.
I think that I know
4?
exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No.
it's like-
There was
People
anything
think
memorable
that.
out of Shrek 4?
yes, that whole
Yes.
movie was peak.
The
Dude, wait
chimichanga.
until you watch Shrek 5.
Oh God! What did they do to my boy?
Oh,
They
yeah,
took away
yeah.
his eyelashes.
They took away his like his glam.
Yeah.
And only one of his kids grew up. Like, what?
The other two died horribly.
Survival of the fittest.
I seen somebody posted
you
on
think
there,
it's,
like,
like the
if his
one
kids
just ate
grew up,
the other two?
donkeys grew up.
I'm terrified of donkeys growing up children.
the
I don't even
donkeys.
want to think about that. I don't even want to think about what that would be like.
Dragonkeys?
Dragon key.
Your
Yep.
turn is done, Boney, by the way.
I have a bonus action still, actually.
Was that not to make them fire the guns and move?
No. I gave them a... The way Animate Dead is worded is, you can use a bonus action to mentally command them. So I just have to give them the command of, shoot that guy, and they did. And that was the same one from before.
I'll allow, but I'm gonna read the spell again later.
Here.
No, it's all good. For this round at least, do what you need. What you're gonna do.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna be honest, I'm looking and I don't even think I have a bonus action spell.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't. Should probably get one of those.
You know what? I never realized how weirdly worded this spell is.
Oh no, it's odd.
Huh.
It's really goofy. You know, it also allows for some rather silly later game stuff.
I've always interpreted it as like, in combat, it's a per round command, but it also makes sense that like, at the very least, if it's same target.
Yeah. Or like if you just said fire at the enemy closest to me.
Yeah, I do think you still would have had to get them to move with you.
This is entirely fair, yeah.
Yeah, and
I'll tell you what.
it's supposed to be that they move on their own turn, but we ain't doing that. They just go with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I would have to.
Hey, you weren't using the bonus action anyways.
This is fair. We'll just say, in order to fire and have them move and do anything I want on the turn, I'll just use the bonus action because I don't use my bonus action for literally anything else anyway.
Fair enough.
What's a fire boy gonna do?
Big fire boy. Not really many people near it anymore. What's the range of the guy I base this off of? Just within that sphere. So, as there isn't really anyone too close to it anymore, you see as it starts to, the kind of runes of magic that kind of circle it, start to spin faster as the inner sphere seems to be condensing.
Oh, is it gonna fucking explode?
Maybe.
Ah,
This
shit.
counterspell better go crazy.
I'm just gonna set a timer. Bold of you to assume it's a spell.
Onyx Resilient Spear. That spell I don't have.
Wall of Force would go wild.
I also don't have that.
I don't think you guys are at that level yet.
Honestly, looking at some of these spells, I question my old.
Usual rules. Until you use something, it's flexible.
Also, just a wizard, so.
But yeah, if you need to change something, as long as you haven't actually used it yet, you're more or less in the clear.
Chad, I totally forgot I'm not a cleric. I have to prepare stuff.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's your
Level plus spellcasting one.
half your level rounded up, plus spellcasting modifier, plus proficiency, I believe.
I thought
Or
it
I'm
was always-
tweaking.
I thought it was always level plus, like, spellcasting modifier. I'll just
half-
Google it. Hold on.
Yeah, look it up. I don't know, man. I'm probably tweaking as well. I'm probably mixing up what, like, things I'm thinking of.
Yeah, to be fair, I do it all the time.
Anyways, that'll end its turn. Miss Maybell.
Alrighty, you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah,
What you gonna do?
intelligence mod plus wizard level.
We're gonna do what we sort of did last time.
So plus 5 to 12.
Move fast.
Where, yeah, move real fast. We're gonna run forward to about
Ah.
here, and
yeah.
then we're gonna teleport to about there,
I actually don't need
Alright.
to prepare.
and then we're
Um,
gonna dash.
Hold 1 second, please.
Holding.
You did enter the inner radius there.
Okay.
So Miss Maybell is going to take 11 fire damage.
Okay. Am I
And now you're
allowed
free to
put more?
continue.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're-
11 damage. Okay. I'm right next to Ma. Let me quickly fix my sheet real fast.
The fact Speak with Dead is on a ritual spell still vexes me.
It's not.
King.
Speak with Dead is a ritual.
I'm fine. I used another teleport, and that is my whole turn. I'm now near my mom.
Rightio.
Anyways,
Hey,
Woogie, oogie, oogie.
I have a really dumb question.
and that question.
How much do wind chimes weigh?
Let me Google real quick how much a grenade weighs.
Because if it's under 5 pounds, I have a really funny idea.
It's probably less than 5. Yeah, it's not more than 5 pounds.
Catapult spell.
Catapult.
Man's about to start creating a mortar.
Projectile. Yeah, baby, I am the artist.
Oh dear. Well, I signed up for this. I can't complain. I love the catapult spell. Anyways, fire elemental turn. It would be plural, but there's only one left. So the low. So no, don't worry, that guy's not in there.
That one's just for the turn order.
So I stopped deleting it.
Yeah.
This dude attacks a knight. Bada bing, bada boom. Nat 1 and a 17 on the die. That one's gonna hit. What damage die does he use again? This one. That's not much damage, but he is on fire now. And I'm gonna forget about that again, but it's fine. And his turn. Knights are gonna start swarming.
They're gonna fucking kill him.
Guys, what if they fix me and I lose my swag?
That's 3 hits between those two. I don't think it can physically survive that. So I'm going to assume it doesn't. I want to end big turns quick.
Dude, I literally
Ew.
can't wait until I hit like maximum animate and stacking. I love having 11 skeletons shoot people.
I
Very
hate
casual.
20.
Bonus action 60 damage.
Why do you do this to me? Uh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is going to escort the one noble lady just out of here.
Understandable.
And I'm just gonna tuck him in the corner because I don't know if I made that guy the one or not. So they're gone.
Don't worry, the token is this one.
30. They have that movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. That thing's starting to glow. You know what? These guys, I'm pretty sure, have bows. That's not the right character sheet. Or not character. Yeah, they got crossbows. So they're just gonna leaving just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Send these guys back real quick. Undo that and just fire a bunch of crossbow bolts. They still get. No, it's only multi is 2 attacks. So +2 and a D10 on hit. That's 1, 2, 3. Those guys attacked that one. So 3 crossbows. 2 nat 20s again. These die are 2. Huh. Well, at least it's on your guys' side this time.
Yeah.
That one is barely a hit, so. That one, and that one. Pow. 10, 18, 24. What's their modifier? None on it. They have terrible decks, I guess. Yeah. Based on the stat sheet I pulled up to decide when I decide which one to put these guys as. 4, and it is sadly normal piercing damage. So that'll take that. Yeah, and it's their turn. Miss Mabel, your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna charge the big one. No.
Please no.
Yeah, I'm gonna send the one who's on low health into the death zone. She's a paladin, so she's gonna use lay on hands on her.
Yay.
Did I make her? Say. Won't do a perfect heal, but enough to be safe. save some of the lay on hands dice. And that'll end her turn. Are you saying anything to her while you're over there, Miss Maybell? Or is this just I'll focus on the fight for now, but...
Are you alright?
I've been better.
Alright, let's... Okay. Oh god. Everything is going on. Everyone's almost dying or dying. Oh no.
While till that happens. Jade, your turn.
Yay! I'm gonna be a douchebag. I'm stupid.
Oh.
Alrighty. You are entering its inner radius, so you're going to take a bit of fire damage. That will be 8 fire damage. Otherwise, though,
Okay.
free to go.
Well, a normal attack. Punch.
That hits.
Punch.
That hits.
Damn.
Damage.
Alright.
Damage.
That is 10. That's 18.
Is it a key point?
Flurry of blows.
Yes.
Hit it.
1,
Hit.
2,
Hit.
3.
Let's
Hit.
fucking go.
Isn't Flurry of Blows 2?
Is it
Or is it 3 attacks?
It's 2. Yeah, it would be. See,
2?
'cause it's
Oh,
it's
then
basically it's a
forget the
bonus
last
action
one.
for 2 attacks, but you have to attack first. Meaning, if your monk is extra
Yeah.
attack, it's 4. If it doesn't, it's 3.
Okay,
And I mean, you losing 1 damage, so
Yeah.
no, Ryne, I will
Well,
not
it
be
gets
using
rid
the
of the
new
crit
rule.
one. So.
Yeah, it's 9, 20,
So
so
just the
22
first 2.
more for that one. That is some serious damage on that guy.
But I am raging.
You did make a melee attack on your turn now.
Mm-hmm.
Minimum roll. Take 1 fire damage.
Okay.
And that will... Is that end your turn?
Yes.
Cool. Mr. Wizard.
I ain't even know. It's your boy.
Ricka dum dum.
I have that stupid thing where it's like it's your
Dead
boy.
stupid.
Like it's the stupid spam pin.
Yeah, yeah. Someone's like, spit it out already.
What's going on with bro over here?
Oh, that is just the placeholder for their turn
Turn order.
tracker.
Okay, cool. I
They're
thought
all
there was,
dead
like,
now, so
I thought there was like an elemental stuck up there for a second.
It's just
He's in the
stuck on
bookshelves.
freaking books.
He's in the walls.
He's in the goddamn wall.
So just shoot this guy I'm fighting.
You're surrounding this guy.
Yeah, we're protecting him. Elemental flames exam. Alright, cool. Take your bullets.
And the bullets.
Miss, hit. That is 9 damage total.
Bonus action. So, question.
And- Yeah.
There's a big ball of murder death in the middle of this room, you know?
Yes.
Would you consider this a magical effect?
No, it's a magical creature.
I see.
You cannot dispel magic with the giant ball.
Dang it. I'm trying to think how we could kill it without it blowing up. I do have
Going to
suggestions.
go away.
I do have suggestions.
Mr. Ball of Death, would you please just go away?
The problem is, it's kind of a ball of fire. So, don't know if you can hear me. And then on top of that, it might just be immune to charm. Not to mention, it's only concentration, and it'll just come right back. Rez,
Hey,
can I make an Arcana check to just like tell if this thing is gonna explode when it dies?
go ahead. Oh, that was your 13. I'm just checking one other thing because you mentioned it. Huh, who knew? Anyways, not gonna tell you that. You can tell that it is going to explode when it dies, but it is a matter of in what radius it explodes based on how much longer it is able to charge.
Got it. Okay, so just nuke the hell out.
It's more the sense of if it dies right now, at the very least, Jade is gonna get roasty toasty. Also, this person ran away on their turn. I forgot about that. Granted, Jade is also on fire right now anyways, but it's gonna hurt if this thing explodes while he's right there. However, if it gets more turns, more is going to blow up.
Hmm. See, I could think about this. Or I could just throw a chromatic orb in it.
That hits.
Cold damage.
Uh, 20 cold damage. How do you want to do it?
Let's fucking go.
The golden eagle's standing in front of the knight. I will push aside the man in armor to go, Jade. Oh, but he can't hear me. Duck. As I'm going to again load a bullet into the rifle as the entire thing glows with like a blue energy. You hear like the of something inside like beginning to over. As when I fire, it's just this massive like boom. As this lobbing ball of energy gets shot from the front of it, landing in like the middle of the big ball of flame. As you see like cold sort of mist emanate from it as it just sort of shrinks and then go boom, I assume.
Yeah, you see basically like as the fire, you'll basically create a fire extinguisher inside of this thing. As the cold creeps out around it, it's almost like an internal battle between the elements as it claws at itself, and then as the last parts of it fade away, you see what remains kind of condensed back to the middle. As it is going to explode.
Supernova.
Hey Jade, just while I'm grabbing the dice for this, how much health do you have?
40.
40? Oh, okay, you're probably safe.
This is why I wish the shield spell could go on every turn.
Yeah, but then it'd be like,
Good.
it'd be almost too good. At that point, I think it would need to be at least second level.
I would argue third.
Yeah, that too. That'll be.
Just make it where you can upcast it.
Actually, that's probably a better idea.
you can have it as like a first or second level spell, and if you cast it over like third or higher, you can cast it on other people.
Oh, nice even number. You're going to take 30 fire damage. Actually, hold on. Because of how I have this, make me a dex save first to determine whether I'm doing half damage.
Oh fuck yeah! 19.
That'll succeed, so you'll take 20 or 15 fire damage.
15.
Because since it only got to round 1, it basically just casts fireball on itself in its inner radius. As
25. I'm now below half health. Oh, can I trigger an ability?
if you don't get the temporary points because you didn't finish it, I believe.
Oh, the vitality of another creature as it's near its demise when you reduce a creature. Oh yeah, okay. It's when I reduce a creature,
Yeah.
which I should have done when I first killed the first one. You know.
You know what? Fair enough. So, give yourself back however many temp hit points that would have been.
Uh,
But since those would have been lost, just take them as normal hit points.
Wisdom modifier plus your monk level. So 3 and 6. It's a 9.
Yeah, take back 9 hit points.
All right. It's still half health.
Yeah, after all this, there is now an odd quiet throughout the room. As mentioned before, some nobles had fled to get out of the room when the thing started looking like. Many of the knights are now standing, kind of looking between each other.
Is everything okay? Odd quiet throughout the room. Hello?
Are you alive?
Who are you asking this to?
Jade.
A little toasty, but yes.
Wonderful. Is everyone mostly alive?
Well, that group is.
Alright, give me a second. Banning. Ryne.
I think the only knights that survived are the 5 back near the entrance. Miss Mabel, are you okay?
I'm all right.
And your mother?
Ryne, don't you dare.
The immediate sobbing.
The 5 knights in the back of the room. We're fine. Just randomly voicing background characters. Hope's fine. Gurgles.
Don't mind me.
Oh yeah, Jade now looks a little bit like Broms.
Cool.
I guess I'm no longer raging.
Are you alright? Both Miss Mabels?
I'm all right.
I've been better, but I'm still holding on.
Are any of the nobles still alive?
Uh,
Oh, two.
there,
Okay.
yeah, two were escorted out, or just getting escorted out at the end. One by a guard, one just backing out themselves when they saw the thing start charging up to explode. Both kind of standing at the edges of the room now, peering in.
Wonderful. Knights who are still alive, tend to your wounds. Set up a general barricade around the area. We have no idea where the would-be assassin currently is.
What happened?
Oh, I'm gonna light the
I
candle.
turned to look at my mom.
So I'm using this.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
Okay.
You gave me for like a while back, and I've never used it. So everything within 10 feet, that includes me, is what 1d4.
We got 3.
Yep. Everybody here gains 3 hit points for the next 3 rounds.
You can roll the other two if you want, separate.
Alright.
go.
Better.
So what? 6, 6, and 3.
Yeah, so
Ah, shit! And I closed my
15
character
total.
sheet.
So yeah, Boney, you as well. I don't think you took damage, but
I didn't.
she'll gain back 15 as well. And Miss Mayville can gain that as well.
Yep. Already changed it.
But
Man, I can't use it again. 1d4 days. So can't be used for another 2 days.
man, what was I thinking when I made that long of a delay on using it? Or how little healing it does. That was an early level magic item.
Oh yeah, you gave me like way up back, yeah.
That was like that was when you guys were still level 3, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm thinking like, yeah, I don't want to make it too strong because, I can't just have you immortal for 3 turns.
I know, right?
Nowadays it's just a nice little touch up.
After combat,
Uh,
it allows me to see in the dark and gives me warmth. Makes me feel all warm and cozy inside.
but anyways, Lady Mayville, back to you, Miss Mayville. And is going to say, I was giving the speech to the nobles to let them know what has happened when suddenly 3 individuals, 2 came in from the sides, attacked the guards who are at the doors, and another appeared right here next to me. When they, without saying a word, suddenly pulled out some almost like a small brazier, as they threw it into the middle of the room, and you saw what came out of that.
Is there any thing left of the brazier? Brazier?
In the middle of the
Brazier.
table, when you kind of look past all the charring of the table in the center, you can see some pieces of metal kind of laying in the middle, broken apart. Kind of looks like bars on a small cage that were broken from the cell they were a part of.
Got it. Okay. The fact that they got past all of your knights. You wouldn't happen to be using these corpses, would you?
Pardon?
I am requisitioning at least 2 of them.
Well, I can't say anything about the knights here, as them and the nobles will be likely sending them back to their families to. But I suppose there are the 2 who attacked here, but what exactly are you planning on doing there?
Oh, there is the 2 that attacked.
By the way, each of you roll me a what's a good one? Either history or
History?
insight. When you
I'm
look at the
better
bodies
at
that are
history. 18.
18, 23.
Jade.
All right, Jade isn't even checking.
Alrighty. Jade is just being Jade.
Uh, by looking at these bodies, yeah, Jade's just being Jade. Doesn't notice these things, but the others do. So you all get the information anyways. First off, Miss Navel and Arentian guard, uh, you both can tell that, um, or at least by the appearance of the clothing these people are wearing, um, they seem to follow the similar uh, apparel as you've seen on Aristokians before. Uh, However, Boney,
Yes.
you notice that first off, from your time uh, serving in this war, you can tell that this is absolutely Aristokian made uh, gear. Uh, More incriminating still is that they seem to be wearing uh, a kind of as like a badge on uh, their fur cloaks. You see the like the crest of the city of Aristoc,
Mm.
which is strange. You don't normally see that on their day-to-day soldiers.
Wonderful. Alright. Of course, it's the Aristogians. You're being assaulted and hunted by what appears to be royal, maybe even just high-ranking soldiers. Army. Do their weapons look similar to the spear?
No, these seem to be the normal amongst Aristokians of very simple, like they're well made, but they're nothing exceptional. A lot of what they tend to wear is almost disposable
Yeah, they're
material.
they're they're like a horde more than anything. Okay. What about that other guy, the one that left?
You didn't really get a great look at them. Not
There's
through the
someone who
fire.
might have. Did you get a good look at the cloaked one's face?
I was really ready to roll like a 1 and just like, no, I didn't see a thing.
I didn't see nothing.
There was a person here?
What do you mean a cloaked figure? She's gone senile.
Man, crazy they casted Modify Memory.
No!
No, they'll say, I couldn't quite make out their face. From what I could tell, a human individual. Uh, they were casting a good number of spells. But I couldn't see anything really distinguishing about them. Just the dark cloak covering their face.
Alright. Okay, so 3 people came in. 2 of them from the sides. One of them just sort of appeared, and it was cloaked. Threw a brazier in the middle. Summoned Fire Boy. Everybody fighting. Everybody dying.
Yeah.
And then cloaked person just kind of went, I I've done my business and just fucking dipped.
Yes. I will say, since you rolled well to see beforehand anyway, they definitely started leaving when they saw you all in the knights rushing in.
Alrighty.
Essentially,
Realized he
once
was
reinforcements
outnumbered.
arrived.
Yeah. So what you're saying is he's a pussy. I'm kidding.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps.
I will have.
Dude, he seen Jade and just said nope. And
I will
left.
give my soldiers the command to stay near Miss Mabe. Older Mrs. Mabe. Lady Mabe.
Yeah, like
Uh, and then I'm going to steal these two.
I've just been
Steal
saying
the
Mama
bodies.
Maybell in my notes.
Mama Maybell.
See, I think the thing is, I can either cast Animate Dead twice and get more soldier, or I can cast Speak with Dead and Animate Dead and get less soldier but more answers. Wait. Speak with Dead wouldn't work, they have to be willing.
Yeah.
Animate it is!
Animate it is.
So, what would you all like to do?
I-
You're taking the bodies.
I'm using these next 2 minutes to animate
Yeah.
4 more soldiers.
4 more?
4 more. Undead Thralls means that whenever I cast a spell, I can target 1 additional corpse.
I'm just
I'm-
gonna stay as well. Any other body is someone that people would want to send home to their family.
See, the thing is, would I care?
I don't know, would you?
For the sake of diplomacy, I suppose.
Listen,
just
the
go.
two bodies that you can take are Arastakians. So
Lawful evil.
So are you just doing 2 for now, or
Yep.
cool? Feel free to place down 2 more of yours.
The gang.
the gang. I will heal the other nobles over here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'll just give them I'll give them each like a second level cure wounds.
Gotcha.
I forgot to actually I forget that the bitch is dumb. Hold on. Another D8 for that person. They get 7, and then the other person will get really, really bad. 6. Not the greatest, but it's the best I got.
Alrighty. Yeah, they've returned. The knight as well. Leaving them in the good care of the center of the room where all the quote unquote Arentian guardsmen are. Uh, as I'm just gonna roll for each of these two. How much did they see of the individual? Because I can presume, at the very least, they're all talking about it. You asked them.
Yeah, we ask questions about it with everybody.
And because I got ready for all these people. While the one on the right, the one in armor, a wait, that oh, that's funny. I just got names ready in case I needed to, because I rolled for who lived and died in the initial attack.
Yeah.
Funny enough, on pure coincidence, it's the 2 viscountesses that survived.
Ooh, Viscountess.
Hmm.
What does that mean?
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
think of it as less than a count, more than a baron.
Hmm. That seems
Interesting.
planned.
I will say they were both in the fireball when you entered the room.
So plans change.
Um, but while the one on the right, Miss Viscountess Larmeron, uh, only can recount about as much as your mother said. Um, the other one on the left, Viscountess Estelle, uh, she says that she got a bit of a better look from where she was seated on the cloaked individual, um, noting that the person who was standing in the middle had a uh, brown but almost uh, red tinted hair underneath the cloak, and um, kind of uh, uh, finer, simple clothing underneath, in bright color or in a bright color.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm writing this down.
All good.
Do I recognize that description?
Roll me a history check.
Would this happen to
Or
be the person who took my eye? Probably not.
um, the description isn't enough for you to like to have any clue on who that might be,
Hmm.
because it's a very vague description.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but at the very least, you know that that doesn't fit the person who took your eye.
Got it. Cool.
While they often wear a dark cloak and are known for teleportation magic, uh, they have dark black hair anytime you've met them.
Got it. Got it. Awesome. It's not the person who took my eye. Let's go.
Hmm.
Okay.
Anything else at this moment any of you would like to do?
I think.
I have
All
no
right.
idea.
Uh, then, sorry, did you have something?
See, I think
No.
the problem is one, we know who these people are. Two is that this is obviously not a safe place anymore. I mean, this is the second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Um, three, that's most of our soldiers dead. And then we also have no freaking clue where these people are going. I wish I could like trace the dimension door or something like that. At least try. Because we have no idea if he's just left or if he's 20
In the
feet
building.
away hiding in like a closet or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have detect magic?
I do.
Tell you what, if you use detect magic, I'll let you make an Arcana check uh, on the residual magic to try and gauge anything about what they did.
Alright. Ritual cast, because I ain't spending this with luck.
Fair enough. Darn.
Arcana!
26. Um, around the room, you can tell that uh, first things first. Um, it was it wasn't a spell as much as it was some kind of
Item.
uh, item or artifact or something rather than someone that conjured the elementals. Uh, Likely the razor wasn't just a component; it was the uh, thing holding the elemental. Uh, and while you check around, kind of where you saw the uh, cloaked caster disappear from, with how much of their magic remains in the like how much it remains still after having been cast some time ago with 10 minutes for ritual casting,
Mm-hmm.
since you can still make out hints of it even then, you can tell that they probably dimension doored the maximum distance, or at least close to.
Okay, so this is not a comeback. It was the entire plan is cooked. Just leave.
That or the plan was complete.
Lady Maybell's still alive though, and Miss Maybell's
Mm-hmm.
still alive. Why would
Mm-hmm.
they try to kill like just the nobles?
Um, I'll let you think some more on what's happening here while you all are deliberating in that. H.
While this is
Uh,
going on,
Where is? I just have to have everything on different pages.
I'm like,
Where did I put those? Oh, there they are. Hey, you're walking around the floor.
you're walking around the forest.
uh, Kind of just on the outskirts of town. I take it, kind of looking around. Roll me an investigation. The one time I'm cheering on you to get a nat 20, then I at least know what's happening. Uh, with a 4, you kind of search the outskirts of town. I'll say you're not just running wildly into the forest, but you're you're checking around, seeing if there's any like disturbances or any like you're asking around, asking anyone saw the individual you're talking about run by. Um, but from around on these parts, no one seemed to have like really seen this person. Um, like the knights who left to go search the town as well. Um, you do see now that the town is almost like it's kind of like locked down partially. Uh, Carriages that are trying to leave town are being searched. Uh, People are being questioned if they're trying to like go on the road if anyone's entering. That's who's doing this. Yes. Yes. Yeah. The only thing that's really changed now is you know about the dagger. I'll roll for how well they did on their search. Here, you know what? I'll do a d20 in the open.
Damn.
We haven't found anything of
Good.
suspicious yet. If they're anywhere, we will have our revenge for Duke Maybell. None that we're aware of. There's uh, there's the odd ruins that go down, but nothing that leads to a tunnel. Just the odd abandoned basement or what, like the entrance to something that is long since collapsed. But that we're aware of. Haven't seen any changes since. Very well. You want to head down the road that way. When you get to the bakery, you want to go on the alley to the left of it and keep following that way out into the woods. Just on the outskirts of town, you'll see the ruins that uh, he'll look to one of the other knights and kind of give like a head gesture, and one was like, "I'll join you. Best no one, best no one's wandering out alone at this point." Uh, as yeah, one of the knights will follow along. Uh, he even helps kind of guide you there a bit quicker. As you do see one set of ruins here off to the side. Um, they haven't really built anything here because there's more than anything just a foundation, not actual walls or anything to build off of. Uh, and off to one side, you do see a staircase uh, in the middle that kind of leads down, but not far in, you can tell that uh, it's collapsed in on itself. And uh, if you want, give me an investigation. 17. Yeah, you kind of tap around. Um, this is uh, this is near well solid. But you do get a close look, and there does seem to be like a small crack in the one side. Uh, you don't think a person could really fit through there, but um, let me roll for deciding my things. Uh, you don't really see any light in there. Anything that you can see, it might just, as far as you can tell, it's just natural light coming from behind you. But nothing really. You don't see any like torchlight or anything inside. Roll me a strength check. 13. No, no, go ahead. Uh, yeah, sure. Give me another roll, and the first one will be added. We'll take whatever the next. 16. I didn't need the one that got an out one, so we're going to pretend that didn't. Uh, oh, good. With a 16, um, you kind of you put the pry bar in and start pushing on it. Um, as the um wall actually uh starts to kind of crumble on itself. It seems that all the rubble here um starts to kind of break off from the rest, push towards you, and then tumble to the ground to your side. The hole you can now see through a bit more clearly. Um, inside there, you can see that there does seem to be some like you see some like ancient looking vases and uh, like some very old uh, like cloth sitting uh, stacked in a corner. Um, no real signs of life, but some very old stuff in here. You haven't really made a big enough hole yet to crawl through it, but this is what he was talking about. See, he's kind of peeking in as well, kind of over his shoulder, going, "Yep, just some old ruins, quite well preserved, actually." All right. You know what? On a nat one. Ah, sorry, just with how ancient tomb crypts are and all that, I had to just make sure it wasn't a nat one and that there's like a natural gas leak into the room.
All of a sudden, it explodes.
Uh, just for the flavor of it, I needed to give a luck roll real quick. Uh, no, you throw your torch in, and yeah, no, the room kind of lights up. Uh, you see as there is, uh, uh, yeah, I'll say you can see quite clearly. There is again the pottery amongst the room that is well preserved. Some of them seeming to have uh, old, uh, fading lids on them, made of an older organic material that is, uh, like at this point, if you looks like if you touched it, it would fall apart. The lids of these things, and just off to the side, where you can't really get a clear look in there, um, you do see a part of a skeleton lying on the ground. Uh, 17. Um, Peering into the room, uh, you kind of push your head in a little bit further. Uh, the skeleton seems to be wearing the tattered remains of a like kind of like a toga. Um, Otherwise, um, you see the vases with their very simple painting to them, but nothing real new here. Like what you're looking for here, it very much you can almost confirm this has been abandoned for a long time. With a 17 perception, no one has entered that room in hundreds of years.
What if they teleported into that room?
um, I don't know why. I don't think there's any point investigating further. No one's been in these ruins for a long time. Hasn't even been a day yet. Town's locked down. If they're anywhere around here, we'll catch them. If they've already fled, well, nothing to be done about that then. All we can do is make sure it never happens again. You're just gonna look to and go, well, it's with good reason we're investigating all of your lot. Sadly, that also makes it more complicated. Another dozen more than a dozen new faces that we need to keep eyes on. Don't think you're above suspicion yourself. We'll have our eyes on you.
On the clipboard it said kill Miss Maple's father. Just check marks, no.
Yeah, no, I just was cool. They had a whole fight in the time since you left, and also a whole conversation. So, you will just be coming back as we jump to them. So, feel free to chime in at any point you feel fitting.
I was really waiting for for it to be down there, only to suddenly see someone teleport into place, and it's just a mysterious figure. Just
Like, whoa, what are you
I
doing here, mister?
I had
I
to I had to
This is
really
the
think about it because I'm
bathroom.
sitting here and I'm coming up with like ideas for like fun things you could find.
Mm.
But I'm saying I'm like, I don't want to give you a crazy red herring. Like I'm but I'm saying I'm like, okay, you're digging up here. I'm like, what would be down here? This place I had no idea existed until you started asking questions. And I'm like, but I've set up a mystery and I don't want to just throw out like everything. It's like I don't want to just be like, and you'll find in here a suspicious individual you haven't seen before. It's like a homeless person who's uh camping out down there, and it's like it's him. I know it's him. I have to avoid that situation. I don't want to. I know how you lot are. I give you anything, and it's the solution.
And we're just like, it's him! Get him!
There's still a spy. I
It
finally
was
found him.
obvious. He's the Red Spy.
It was obvious. He's the red spy.
The
I
Oh,
coast are
finally
turning
found
red
you,
any
Scarlet
second now.
Shadow.
I'm sorry.
See, red.
Any second.
Oh wait, no,
I
that's
think
blood.
Miss Mabel's mama did it. Yes. And Jade rushes all the way over there to that one guy.
He hangs his
Oh.
body.
And eats him. I'm just kidding.
I am going to, since you've been here a minute now, I'm going to remove a few people who have probably been taken out to be more properly,
Hold on.
not just have the bodies strewn throughout the room.
Hmm.
Who died?
Uh,
It was Bones.
oh, and he's back. Actually, um, they'll be
Probably
there.
got
He is.
things. I was like, Raz is talking, and then my entire computer was just like.
Really wanted to say earlier, by the way. An image popped in my head of "Get me pictures of the Scarlet Shadow. What are you doing, Grackle?"
Oh, that's still happening.
Uh, there's no objection stated as. Cool, I'll put him here. Let's see, a few of these guys will be kind of tending to looking over the situation.
Now that you are done mourning the dead that we have no relation to, attention. Yeah, wow, okay. I think my internet is just exploding.
Somebody left.
It was Bones again.
Oh,
Yes, he does have a sign of rank on him. No, he is very clearly in like a Rentian soldier attire with. I think we said you're probably a sergeant, right, Boney?
I'm trying.
Uh, yeah, hopefully I don't need to open those tabs again. Yeah.
Bones, repeat yourself.
I'm blowing you. I'm exploding. I'm at 496 ms.
God
fun.
damn.
Not gonna lie, it sounded like he said he was blowing you, Clay.
Yeah.
First off, ew. Secondly, minor.
Thirdly, you.
Thirdly, gross.
Yeah, people are like fading in and out of existence, dude. What is happening right now?
Do you have anything downloading?
No.
He says while he looks at his downloads for Steam.
So, Miss Maybell.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, H.
Just
Miss Maybell, what are you up to?
Um,
Um,
Mostly just consoling my mother. Yeah. Making sure everything's alright. Um, Everything's a-okay. And that, uh, yeah.
um, you'll see as the, sorry, I'm just making a note so I remember something. As you and your mother kind of taking like
A breather.
like catching your breath and checking up on each other, you see the two other nobles step forward, uh, as they will, um, the one on the right will, uh, well, Miss Maybell's left, but right for us,
Mhm.
right from the god perspective, uh,
Right from God's perspective.
because as we know, God sees everything, north up, south down, uh,
Exactly.
but no, you see as the one approaches you, Viscountess Larmaron, uh, as she will say, "We never got to discuss it in our meeting, but I know it's not a great time, but I need to ask, which of you will be stepping in for the new head of the house?"
Oh.
Um, Lady Maybell will quickly chime in and say, "I believe I will be for the time being." Um, as the other one, Viscountess Estelle will step forward and say, "But Lady Maybell, what about your as she'll be cut off by your mother saying, "It's fine. I'll be fine. I'll make sure
Ooh.
everything's in order."
Can I do an insight?
Go ahead.
And maybe a medicine question mark.
Hey, go ahead. Do both.
Okay.
18. Uh,
Yeah.
are you checking? Are you doing this on your mother or
Yeah.
um? With a 15 insight, you can see that she's definitely uh she's doing she's stepping up and uh doing what she's doing, um very much in a uh trying to she's very adamant on her decision right now, um despite knowing that she is um putting herself in a position to have a lot required of her. She is trying to do what she can to uh take on the burden that has been placed on you both. uh she has entirely good intentions, is what I mean.
Yeah.
uh as for the medicine check, um kind of getting a close look at your mother while you've been healing her and everything, um beyond the marks of fire and the uh like the scratches from uh the fight that went on here, you almost got a hint of it before when you first got here, uh, but you chalked it up to her being tired at the time. But your mother's health doesn't seem to be as great as it was when you left. Her eyes are like the bags under her eyes are a bit heavier. Her skin a bit paler. Uh, her frame a little bit thinner.
That'll be a talk for later. Mama's sick. Or
Oh.
possibly dying from something. Ooh, no.
No, I eat her. I'm just kidding.
I will say, um, I'm just going to partially point this out, but also make, uh, just have the comment of it from you know your mother well, and you've heard all the stories. Um, you know at the very least that it, by all accounts, shouldn't be any sort of disease afflicting her.
Mm-hmm.
As a paladin, she should be immune to that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's poison.
So she's been poisoned to die. No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing else unless I look at my spell list real quick. Yeah, I got nothing else.
Um,
Bones, are you no longer dying? I think
Bro-
he's still dying.
bro is big dead.
Damn.
Wait, who?
Damn.
Bones.
No.
I think I heard someone say my name.
Yeah, we're
Ah,
just checking if your internet is still being assassinated.
just like my dad.
The real murder mystery.
The real murder mystery
The
who
only
killed Bones
thing,
and
the only thing
Wi-Fi.
I actually understood of anybody saying anything was like going just like my dad. I don't understand the context though.
Oh no.
It literally could be anything, Bones. Take a wild guess.
I like it's really goofy because like you're just doing like but like I could barely understand you. You like lip and a bone. Wow. Yes. All right. Cool.
I'm doing the same thing for me, Bones.
Why is rain coming through perfectly? What the hell?
I don't know.
That's why.
Range is built different.
Great, man. Let keep going.
It's because I'm
That's
not
good,
in the
okay.
scene. That's how your character hears people.
Also, I think I'm good.
You good? Can
Alright,
you hear
yeah.
a clear sentence?
Can you understand us?
Sure.
I can translate as needed if
Anyway, what is exactly happening?
Get power
He's
word
doing
kill.
this.
Roll,
That's great.
save.
Um, yeah, what are you guys doing over there, Boney?
How wonderful. So you know how to listen. Mind explaining to me the lack of your uniform, mask, rifle? I don't know, everything? Jesus. Look at the Paragon waves your. So in any case, if you are a member of the acting Arentian military, you should wear a mask. You never know what or when you will need it for. Secondarily, would you mind giving me a report? I am both very confused and worried. So Maxie. So you saw a strange man on the property, and you just went off on your own and did not report this to any guard stationed here? It's not your incompetence, it's their incompetence. Wonderful. Now we stand with a dead duke and a lot of dead nobles, on top of dead soldiers, and a almost deceased lady of the house. It'd be perfectly fine if we just drop the Paragon in here. Nothing will go wrong. Between that and the cryptic nonsense I got from the Duke, it's shaping up to be quite the awful experience. You were looking at the scene of the attempted assassination of Lady Maybell. Maybe even Miss Maybell. The actual assassination of around, what was the head count? 5? 6. 6 nobles. And roughly 6 guardsmen as well, I believe. Just like filthy Aristogians. Won't fight us in normal combat. She's tending to her mother. I'm assuming they're working out the whole dead dad thing. In other news, what is going on with everything about... If I'm correct, you all are supposed to be the Paragon's, like, soldiers? Ah, that makes more sense. Still, though. This was the one that had that whole coma business, yes? Wonderful. We only got papers of it on the front line. The whole trial and everything. In any case, the one, I don't remember the name, slime looking. Would you happen to remember where he got that spear? One more time.
That's where this. What's the spear from, and what does it do? It's the spear of awesomeness given to me by my bestest friend, the
I'm
awesome
familiar with
sir.
its properties, the smiting and whatnot. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not familiar with its properties. Please tell me its properties. Forgot he did use
I
it.
am not familiar with the properties. Please tell me.
You know he got the spear from Brom, who was carrying it beforehand. Uh, no, it's different from the staff, like the rune staff. Um, this is a different spear. You've seen it used before. By Brom, it is a sphere with a uh, very much like the same as the knife you're carrying, the one for the murder. Where it's a almost almost transparent blue metal spearhead with a gold lined uh, shaft for the spear. And you know its ability is that it is able to essentially do a paladin smite, so deal additional radiant damage with an attack. It has divine power in one attack per day.
Hmm. I do have orders for you. That's about it. Considering our well, the ones we're currently after, in order to gain access to the vault, we need to simply wait, apparently. Meaning we turn this house into a defendable fortress. We know our enemy has an ability to teleport, an ability to cast magic. Starting tomorrow, I should make scrolls of silence. That should help. At least slightly. Or maybe scrolls of counter spell. In any case, you're fine. The main thing is, do not leave Miss Mayben's side for any purpose. Wonderful. It's nice to finally have someone who actually will listen to me and is not just a green blob of incompetence. Oh, I do have one thing for you, actually. He holds the clipboard up where he's been writing everything down that you've been telling to him. Pulls a slice, piece of paper out, and he hands you a contract. One that essentially says, "In the event of my death, my body may be used for like necromantic purposes and donated to in the possession of one Orlin Vate." Yes, in the event of your death, it's just a formal obligation that instead of being, burnished, you would become my property. No, I would need your corpse, like the full thing. That's perfectly fine. Understandable. I know a great many of us would have preferred the fires at the forge. Fortunately, a lot of us didn't get that option. But, anyway. It is not entirely your fault. It's not like you knew, and you were just attempting to um, figure out. What was it? The dagger, right? Detect magic.
Detect magic, you said?
Yeah.
It is a magical item. The magic doesn't seem to be activated at the moment.
If only we had somebody who could cast Identify. Like an Artificer or something. And it's just a matter of waiting. In the meantime, you and Miss Mabel take rounds, set up guards in at least every room. I want this place looked at up and down, and make sure no one can step foot in here without us knowing. I and the Golden Eagles will take point on Lady Mabel. Oh, and I always forget to do this, but pleasure to meet you. My name is Orlin Vate. Good to meet you, Floyd. Clipping my clipboard back on like my waist, I will walk back to where Lady Mabel is. Oh, wonderful. Miss Mabel,
Yes.
do you have a first name? One you'd be comfortable with me calling you?
Esther.
Wonderful. Esther, if you would, currently your home is less than ideal. We are dealing with Aristarchians. As such, no place is safe. They will teleport into any variety hole they possibly can get. Meaning, we're going to have a guard station in each room, shifted rounds, and we are going to have to check this place up and down, set up a perimeter on the outside to make sure no one can get in. The works.
Right.
I'm not exactly sure when you will get this whole access to the vault gimmick thing, but let me know when.
All right.
As for you two, our lucky survivors, I'm sure you understand but you'll have to stay on premises. At least until everything gets sorted out.
You see one of them start to uh, uh, start to almost take a half step forward as though with an expression as though to object, while the other one will place a hand on their shoulder and say, "We understand."
Wonderful. You are like it or not suspects. As such, we cannot exactly let you leave. Though I assure you, Arentian's law does not implicit those who are considered innocent. Lady Maybell?
Yes.
As of this point forward, I will be acting as your main guard. Me and the fellow members of the Golden Eagle will be with you 24/7. Is that understood?
While I appreciate your offer, I have my own nights to take care of us. I appreciate
The
your
problem is
additional
that
help.
six of six of you knights are dead. I am not. And to be entirely honest, you are far too important. I will stay with you until the Paragon comes. Then my duty is with her.
I ask that instead you watch over my daughter.
Just my job.
I myself will, but please have at least one of my soldiers with you. I am connected to them. When they break, I will be alerted. In the event of, well, anything happening, simply, I don't know, you're a paladin, smite one.
I understand. Now, let us step out here. I think we need to take some time out of this room.
I think
You all
that's a
may
good plan.
do as you like. As said, the only thing I have for you, Esther and Jade, is set up that perimeter. I've enlisted Floyd to help you. I will do the dirty work. I'm leaving one of my guys, giving him literally just giving him the command, watch, like guard, Lady Maybell with your life, unlife, whatever. As for the rest, I'm going to go ahead and do the whole find identities, count, yeah, the basic, this man is dead, alert those who need to be alerted.
Yeah, you have other knights over here currently doing that as well. Trying like sorting everyone out between uh essentially making note of who has to be sent where and who do they have to inform of the situation.
All right. I suppose I'll go with Floyd then. The problem is the Paragon is coming here, and like I know for a fact, freaking, it's gotta be like a broom closet or something, some random Aristokian's gonna drop into, and then jump the hell out of us.
Oh.
He'll over to just like this. It is getting to be later into the day.
Right, I forgot this happened in the fucking morning.
No, the this happened at around this happened around noon.
Well, semi in the morning.
Um,
This has all been one day.
yeah.
Ugh.
Is there anything other? Is there any other investigating you guys would like to do? Or would you like
We have to leave
to?
the right part for them to identify knife. Um, and as said before I animated those two, I would have like gone through what they had on them, amongst other things. I assume like nothing of note besides their weaponry.
Yeah, they had their clothes, their weapons, and the kind of insignia each of them had.
It's odd that they carry an insignia. Because it means they're probably like royal assassins, which make this really bad. The other weird thing is that like if their entire thing here was just a hit and run, right? But pop in, uh, just yeah, it's weird because all they did was come in and kill nobles and set this room to blow.
Which one can I eat?
None of them.
All of them.
None of them.
You.
Oh God, it's like dealing with a sentient. Oh, you really are just sentient Schneider's cube.
What is a gelatinous mule?
Gelatinous cube. Mew, but more square.
Oh, like this?
Become square.
Yes, exactly like that.
Oh. This might be my ultimate form now. None shall pass. I'm just kidding.
I really
Yeah,
love the idea
instead of
that
a
it just has cube form. You can just kind of access whenever you want.
Patient
instead of a
defense.
defensive perimeter. Wait, yeah, that is what it is. Yeah.
But yeah, you guys set up a perimeter between you and the Knights of House Maybell. Um, Essentially, both the manor and like the manor and the town are essentially on lockdown right now. Uh, Nobody in or out without the guard knowing.
Yeah.
Like watches doubled. Uh,
And even for nighttime watches, they'll be mostly my soldiers.
your soldiers, the Arentian guardsmen who were around here, uh, though most of them are still basically on house arrest to be safe.
Oh yeah, no. The whole suspicion of intrigue goes both ways. They had just arrived and then this happened. So they ain't going nowhere.
Um, do we want to investigate anything else, or do you guys want to all just give me any kind of investigation roll, and I can tell you anything else you might find out?
Yeah.
Tell me,
12.
did you just roll that one, Boney? Or yeah, you did. Okay. Uh, I didn't see it roll originally, and I was wondering if that was a roll or not. With the 12 and 8, you guys don't happen to really find out much new. Like you look around the crime scene, it's about what you'd expect. The remnants of the item used to summon the elementals. Uh, the uh, nobles, all who died, all of various rank and uh, like status. Um, and uh, I will say, out of for you, Boney with a 23 on investigation. Oh, Jade as well with a nat 20.
Yeah, I was gonna. I was gonna say.
Uh, you both, as you're bickering over the bodies that are in the meeting room, uh, you both happen to hear as the uh, two noble ladies who are in here. You overhear them talking between each other as the one says to the other, uh, essentially, you're telling me you don't find it at all suspicious that today of all days, those two are missing from the meeting? You know how it is. That Baron rarely shows up, and well, Duke Ryne is a fickle one with his time as of late.
Orland's casually like bickering, like, no, you cannot eat them. His entire body stiffens as he turns around. He goes, name and address, please, as he clicks and then holds the clipboard up.
Name and address, you say?
Yes.
They'll kind of like take a step back as they turn to you and will say, "Excuse me,
For the both of you.
uh, our names?
Yes.
Uh, I'm Viscountess Lamaron,
Wonderful.
and this is Viscountess d'Estelle."
Stella Labrador. Wonderful. We have the rest due for the death records, but I'm noticing two are missing. Care to explain?
Well, I was just saying that it's awfully strange that of all days, Baron Roselash and Duke Ryne don't show up to the meeting. Oh please, they both missed the last one as well.
To be fair, things like this are not exactly easy to plan. They could have missed the last one because it may have been trying to happen the last time. Just so they could give themselves an excuse. There's a myriad of things. But these two didn't show up today.
No, they're part of the. Um, they're always on part of the invited list, but they haven't been attending as of late. For for the Duke, it's much more recent, but the Baron hasn't shown up in a couple of years now.
When exactly did the Duke stop showing?
Last we would have seen him is about a month ago.
Has he been in otherwise good health?
As far as we've all heard, yes.
When was the last time you heard?
I believe. I believe you heard from his wife. Uh, she attended a tea party 2 weeks ago.
Wonderful.
She said her husband's been quite busy with some family matters as of late.
Well, someone I suppose has to go and inform them of the Duke's passing.
I'm going to note it's a different Duke that they're referring to in this one, but yeah. Uh, yes, as they're part of this faction, they're always given we're all sent a scroll of uh, the meeting happenings.
Got it. Seeing as you all are on lockdown, and I'm taking head charge of the investigation, I'll take a few people and go talk to them. You've been very helpful. I truly appreciate it.
You're
I'll see what
going
I
to
can
talk
do
to the Duke and the Baron?
if I can get an audience with them, yes.
That'd be quite the travel for this investigation. The Baron's only a day out, but the Duke is, well, they're much more on the eastern end of the country.
For the sending spell, I just have to have the name of the person, right?
Let me check.
Uh,
Because
there
there's
you
a
go.
certain amount of knowledge you have to have.
I threw it in the
Um,
chat.
to a creature with which you are familiar.
Familiar.
hmm
So,
I probably should
I,
ask Miss Maybell if they're familiar with either of those two people.
yeah.
I assume she's not in the room with us, considering, you know, um, corpses. Alright. Do I know how long the Paragon's gonna be?
Um, based on what you've heard from the others, like from the other soldiers around here, those who were a part of the planning, they should be arriving either late tonight or early the next morning.
Alright. I'll inform her and we'll go from there. Yeah. Right, I guess we're just gonna wait until the airship touches down here.
Basic. If you want to do that, then yeah. Uh, is there anything else anyone else wanted to do in the meantime, other than keeping a perimeter and?
No, I'll just stick to Miss Mabel
Cool, cool.
as of the requested of me.
Then if there's nothing else anyone wants to do or say, are we okay with a jump in time till the next morning?
Yep.
Alrighty. Are Ryne and Jacob here?
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'll be right
Get
back.
ready, you're about to actually get to do stuff again.
I'll be right
30
back.
minutes left in session. Let's fucking go.
It's
Let's
no
go.
longer split the party.
Let's go.
No, I shoot down their airplane before they land.
All right, the
Airplane.
airship crashes into you all. Everyone dies.
Yay,
Yeah.
roller coasters.
New campaign.
I cast
Give me-
Featherfall on myself as I step off the side of the ship.
Please remind me.
Sorry. A second
Exactly,
ship falls
special.
out of the sky, hitting you on your way down.
I cast Featherfall on the ship.
Sorry, it's not a creature.
I
I
cast
cast
catapult
fabricate
on
on
your
the
ship.
ship,
I'll
instantly
be
turning
back.
it into a cube of its materials.
Wait,
Yeah,
did you fucking pull a fucking Gildarts from Fairy Tale? You
I
fuck.
may or may not have.
Fucking A. Alright, anyways.
two more airships fall out of the sky.
That's why fabricate is such a stupid spell, dude. It's so good. I love it so much.
Anyways,
Reign of the Valkyries is just playing as all the ships collide with this one spot. Every ship in the world, even the ones that don't fly.
an unaffiliated mage to any of the other ones arrives and casts Meteor Storm.
Can we go
Die.
ahead and do our session? We're burning our minutes that we have.
Yeah. Anyways, the next morning comes. It's very early. We'll say about 5 o'clock a.m. When the airship lands, just out in the field, close on the side of town, same as the Mayville estate, but still with enough space to, not be parked in their yard.
Can I just say that early that morning, just before we were arriving, Brom will just have seen that this entire time I haven't shaved or anything. It's been like full bloom, nasty caveman look. Reinpert has fully curled his mustache, combed his beard, straightened out all the hair on his head. Like, he looks a lot better than usual.
Really getting all fancied up. So
Am I dying or is he dying?
You're dying.
Just, seeing someone soon.
I see.
He likes it better when I keep myself a bit more on the dapper side.
I take it it's just someone you want to impress.
I do my best when I'm around him. It's what he taught me to do.
Well, in any event, I look forward to meeting this. Who are we talking about again?
Mr. Mabel.
Oh, Miss Mabel's back. That makes sense.
The Grand Duke himself, yes. Or the Duke himself. Didn't mean Grand Duke. Or is he a Grand Duke?
Normal Duke.
So,
I thought so.
Do we know if we've had any luck over there with the rope thing?
What did you say?
Do we know if they've had any luck over there with the boat?
Well, maybe I was supposed to contact us when she got into town, but hasn't, which worried me. But there's not much I can do.
Well, in any event, I can't wait to show off these mission new hand axes.
You like them that much, eh?
As you see, he's actively wearing them like a scarf around his cloak. Yes.
You're looking snazzy too. God.
Yeah. I really like to think one of the things you might have noticed is Brom's facial hair grows in super weird because of all the scars on his face. So he just will shave it himself. Huh.
Would you like me to do your mustache like mine?
Oh no, mine would be all weird. It'd have like a split in it a couple of times. It's not.
I could get it to go. I have a couple of scars on mine as well.
Am I alive?
Are you alive?
Are you alive?
No,
Sound good
still
to us?
toaster.
Okay.
Do I come through good though still?
You're
Yeah,
I
you're
don't know
doing.
why.
Yeah.
It's just bones.
weird.
Jacob's like sounding like he's literally like skipping every few beats, and Ryne comes through perfectly fine. I don't understand.
Because I'm chill like that.
I really
Oh,
don't
no, never
understand
mind,
that
there you
either.
went.
Ah,
That's
there
how
it
I was
goes.
doing it on purpose.
You were doing it on
Ah.
purpose.
Okay, I think I'm good now.
Do it a bit.
So, we're landing, yeah?
Yeah, you guys have landed. The the rest of the ship beyond the necessary guards and maintenance crew uh, that has been assigned to remain behind to watch over um, has been or has all started kind of gathering outside of the ship and heading in towards town. Um, looking looking at the town, Rhineford from the outside, things are quieter than normal. Normally, there's a lot more movement in the streets and uh, carts going every which way, but today things seem barren.
Oh,
Uh,
you know, after
standing in
2
front of where
years,
you
I
all,
thought it'd still be bustling.
standing in front of where you all have landed, in this little carriage, stepping out is a man, a large cloak covered in different pieces of like metallic armor, uh, basic Argentine gear, the white faceplate, and the image of a hawk emblazoned in the front of his visor. I assume you are the rest of the court jesters.
Bonnie, I'm gonna say this out of game. Don't spoil the surprise yet for Reinbert. Yes, what is it? Who are you?
I am well, my name is Orenvet. I am commander of the Golden Eagles. I am to deliver you to the estate, along with Her Highness.
Ah, right. I am Rampart Thorncourt, and this is Brom.
Nice to
I've
meet
heard
you,
many good
Owen.
things.
Captain Goose,
Oh,
are you
good,
coming
I
along
hope.
as well?
Um,
Uh,
sorry, go ahead, Bones.
as he shakes Reinpert's hand, it becomes really obvious that he's completely ignoring Brom.
You see, bro, he doesn't like miss a beat. He kind of just repeats it a bit louder. All good things, I hope.
If all of you could join me in the carriage.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
real official, huh?
Why are you ignoring my compatriot? Now
If
you're
I am
ignoring me?
correct, if I am correct, He is both orcish, wearing an Aristokian sword with the golden armor, which I do not remember, but may or
And
may
a
not be an
Damascus
Aristokian symbol.
staff as well, mind you.
No,
And a
not wearing
Damascus
the
staff.
not wearing the armor, but he does have a big, almost Aristokian style, sort of like cloak. In a way, with a I don't know if the sword of the martyr is Aristokian or not.
No, the Sword of the Martyr isn't Aristokian.
The staff most definitely is, though.
The staff, give me a history check.
I'm bad at those.
Bad at them, +5 to it. You know that Damascus isn't often tied to Aristokians exactly. However, it is tied to uh, the. Uh, I might be wrong because I don't have the note right in front of me, but I'm going to say one and hope I got the right one between devil and demon. It is associated with a demon lord.
Can I roll an
Uh,
insight to see what this, why he's, you know?
I'm back.
I'm gonna give you the full. I'm not exactly trying to hide it. Every time I look at him, you can kind of tell that the eyes behind the red lenses scrunch a little bit.
Right, but you're also not answering my question, so. Or were you able to hear my question? I know you've been having issues. Bones?
I am preferring not to answer your compatriot, as he is covered in the garb of the enemy. No idea whether or not he could be a spy or literally anything. Why are you even wearing that?
I'm sorry, garb of the enemy. What exactly did you
He,
say?
he just got done slaughtering literally half of the enemy.
He is still proudly emblazoned with Aristokian colors.
Aristokian colors.
He has no knowledge of such things.
Ugh.
For one, what do you mean Aristokian colors?
Simple.
He's. I look at Brom, who's probably covered in like pretty much like brown and whites.
He actually, I do still have his art. That I can resend, but
Yeah,
he
because it was like a gray and white, and then like a
gray,
piece
white,
of
and blue.
red. I
He's a
think.
big old blue belt.
Right.
Doesn't help that I myself
He
don't
is
know the
still
Aristokian colors.
the Aristokians aren't exactly known for a color, more in the sense that it is usually, well, in terms of color, it'd be dark leathers and furs.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah,
he is wearing
my
very
thing
dark
is
leather
when I said
furs.
colors, I don't mean like genuinely like red, green, blue. I mean like symbol,
Got it.
like colors of an army being, um, their like flag.
Oh,
Colors of an army still mean colors. You're just talking attire. But
What
I
else do you fucking call
I'm
that?
yeah,
attire.
uniform. I don't know.
But
Enemy
it's
attire.
silly.
It's
Yes.
okay, Ren, but he doesn't really know who I am. I get it.
Right, whatever.
The point being, it's
Anyways,
an incredibly poor taste.
Poor taste. Oh, I'm not exactly sure how. Are you referring to the furs?
It is mostly the cloak.
I got this from killing a dire wolf back home. Nothing to do with Airstock. I come from a frigid tundra.
To be fair, it's not exactly like you have any choice. Your general choice in clothing rather reflects your upbringing. Not your fault for
right,
most
he's
orcs
another
are different
racist.
colors.
We've had our fair share of those.
Oh, this. Well, yes, how it is. Nothing new. And even so, I take it Well, it almost sounds like you work for the Duke, but you're just an Aristocratic attire, so.
Wonderful.
Oh, not Aristocratic,
Still, I
Arentian. Ugh. Sorry.
yes, I'm
Slip
an
of-
Argentine commander. Where is Her Highness?
Following not too far behind them and approaching now as you all are uh, saying this, you see the Paragon with in close tow two of her elite guards and Captain Goose.
You watch as 4 other soldiers leave the carriage. Their armor's like rusted to pieces. The guns on their back are like just gone. They even look a little disheveled. Um, the red lenses in their faces seem to glow with like almost a light. As all of them perform the Arentian salute and then bend the knee, as do I.
And you were talking about his attire being unsavourable.
Hey, right about that word. So,
Do you not even know how to polish steel?
The
I
Paragon,
tried. Oh, I tried for the longest time.
the Paragon as
That's
she
the plan,
approaches
yeah.
will
Oh,
I was just say the Paragon as she approaches will beckon you to stand, Orlin. Um, as Goose will step over. Lieutenant Orlin, it's been a long time.
It has. Last I saw you, you were with us.
Was that a year ago now? Close to.
Close to.
All's
I
been
was
well on
Captain
the
Hood
front.
with you. Oh, mostly. The most recent horde wasn't that bad. In honesty, the whole artillery and wind chimes have been saving our skin.
As long as you're keeping them at bay, buys us more time to reach our solutions.
Honestly, the biggest problem is the storms.
We're sorting that out.
So I've heard.
we have new information on that as well.
Yes, we have some insight into how they might be creating them.
Oh, and yes, for your information, right, but I have sincerely tried to get them to wear better armor. First, I started with ceremonial gear, just to see what would work. It rusted within the day. Then was the plate mail. That lasted 2. Then comes the problem of whenever they die and become resurrected, they just happen to be wearing this. So,
I'm sorry. You said die and then get resurrected.
allow me to explain just a little bit. I'll walk over to one of my soldiers and, like, clasp the gas mask, remove it, and there's just nothingness in there.
Right.
Dang.
Some form of undead then.
Meet one of the soldiers of the Golden Eagle.
So you're a necromancer then?
I prefer the term commander of the dead, but if that is what you wish to call me.
The long ass pause.
Yeah, I think Kaylee was just like pondering how to word it.
Just commander of the dead.
I think I'm exploding.
Commander of the Shambling would sound very cool. Or maybe like Commander of Sorrow.
He died.
Oh,
Now he's back. Give me a
Commander of
second.
Rust Heaps.
Now he can
That's
hear
it.
us.
You can tell how bad Boney's connection is based on how long it takes for his entrance sound to play.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you hear of what I said, Bones?
Little to nothing.
I said commander of the Shambling sounds pretty cool, or commander of the Rust Heaps.
Ooh, Dage Domineer.
It's like he's wearing a full face mask, but it's incredibly obvious that his gaze comes to meet yours, and whatever ounce of respect he had for you is immediately demolished.
What? It was a joke. I just am not big on armor being diminished. Why is it they do that?
I'm not positive. It's something to do with their undeath. Or, well, honestly, sometimes this quality gear is the only thing they get on the line.
Hmm. Depending on the length of our stay, I might be able to do some research for you.
Would much prefer if we could at least get them in something ceremonial.
I'll
Thank
give
you,
it some
Raven.
thought, and if I come up with anything, even if I'm not here, I'll send you a letter of how to fix it. How does that sound?
Much better.
Look, instead of being on the wrong foot, shall we go ahead and get on the carriage?
Yes, I suppose we shall. I have interesting news.
May
Something
I,
that would-
Lieutenant? As I grab the door for him to his carriage.
We'll have time for that. Goose is going to chime in. Olin, are your soldiers good to go on with them?
Yes. They know the way back.
Reinput, Brom,
Yes.
take the Paragon with you. I'm going to get a report from Olin on what we've missed.
So,
Understood. Paragon, if you would.
The Paragon will climb into the back of the carriage with you two. I assume probably you're splitting your guard, Boney.
I am going to keep one of them with me, yes, but the
Yeah.
other three, one drives, one shuts the gate or the little door to the carriage, and the other one keeps its rifle by its side next to the one driving.
Yeah. You have so in the back then you have Brom, Reinpert, the Paragon, and one of the elite guards. The other of which kind of hops on the back by the door, kind of riding on the outside of the carriage. But
as Brom's actually, he's gonna speak up. I think I'll walk alongside the carriage. We got two legs, might as well use them, right?
Brom, you can ride.
Is he
Nah, I've
always
been
that difficult?
cramped up on the ship for I don't know how long. Feels good to stretch the legs a bit more, you know.
Right. If
Besides,
that's your
might be
choice.
better to have someone outside in case something might happen.
I think we would all prefer if you just rode in the carriage.
Your opinion is noted and then disregarded. I'll be walking.
Your opinion's noted and then immediately disregarded.
Reinpert
I
just,
do what I want.
Reinpert just says, that's the most intelligent thing I've ever heard him say.
I wouldn't
Of
be
sorts
surprised.
here. And I'll close the carriage door, and immediately I pull out like a notebook and start like closely observing his guy's armor and like looking at it and trying to see like different issues with it and stuff.
Yeah, he's taken note of all the details of the. You're taking note of all the details of the armor, kind of plotting out improvements. I take it.
Well, just trying to figure out what magic might be affecting it, right? Like to cause this armor to rust beyond its millennia.
Gotcha.
Is it that the skeletons get really sweaty, or is it actually magic?
You mentioned a report, Goose.
Yeah, back there. Yes, I need you to fill me in on everything that's happened since you arrived, and
Wonderful.
I'll wait to get the report on whatever happened before your arrival. Private Floyd.
Floyd's a private?
Correct?
That makes so much more sense. I grilled him for not wearing his mask.
I will note Goose is not wearing a mask herself.
You were given immunity by the Paragon. Personally, I still don't understand it, but you do you.
It obstructs my vision.
I would rather, not get gassed to death.
Doesn't happen as often outside of the front.
Wait, is that the purpose of the masks? Is that Orentia has been using gas?
You're not there anymore.
You're not
Yeah,
there.
What? I thought
The
I was
card is
riding in the
gone.
carriage with them.
These guys
We're
aren't
not
in the
riding
carriage.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
Fred's going on ahead.
gone. They're okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So wait, this okay. Got it.
Yeah.
My brain's checked in.
You're in the
It's not even the
carriage
top.
with the Paragon and Brom and the three other bony boys.
Stop.
In the cart going
Wait.
to the house.
This isn't the cell bed. Then why are we doing this scene?
Boney started talking, so I'm just talking back to.
Oh, we.
So you're doing
what?
a report. Yeah, just checking in with Orlin and
Oh, we can't skip it. I don't know.
I would appreciate that. We have 3 minutes left.
Okay, cool. I tell
one
Goose everything that's happened, and then I assume we get in a separate carriage and ride to the estate.
I'm sorry, I like RP just as much as the next guy, but that's what it actually matters. I think you guys could put on an amazing scene together.
I assumed it was gonna be so. I assumed you talk about the report, and then we cut to everyone else going to the house. That's what I assumed.
And that's why I'm kind of saying there's no reason.
Oh no, I was fully aware.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Anyways, yeah. The rest of you do head back to the Maybell residence ahead of the others. Reinford, it's kind of closed off inside the carriage, but I assume you are still like keeping watch of things, correct?
Yes.
we're missing him past this 1 hour.
Well, actually, one of his guys is riding inside the carriage with me, right?
One of
Boney's undead.
yes, one of them is in there.
I don't think he'd be paying that much attention to the outside, but Brom's running next to the carriage, so.
Then I'll say for Brom, you're not as familiar with this place, but this town is very much on like high alert. From your experience back where you're from, it's almost as though how a town would be if it were expecting a raid to be done on it. Though it doesn't seem like they're preparing any defensive positions, at least not here. More than anything, it's just that there are patrols on the streets and a guard at near every corner.
I see.
And as you get closer to the manor, there are guards posted at the wall, and you can see just on the edges a couple of knights on horseback, kind of going around the outside as you enter in.
It's the next day, right?
Yes, the next morning,
Okay.
very early.
Okay, just double check because I wasn't here.
Yeah, it's right about like sunrise of the next day.
Alrighty.
As you arrive to the Maybell residence.
Hell yeah.
When we get there, I climb out the carriage and say, "Well, Brom, where I was raised for the second part of my life. What do you think?"
As you see his eyes kind of scan around, I'm just kind of taking everything in. Is it always like this? Or...
This is when I see that there's just a bunch of guards now, yeah?
Yeah, you've seen the knights of House Maybell before. But there seems to be more on patrol than ever and a lot more serious expressions on all of them.
Huh. Right. Something must have happened. Just like, because I would probably know, can I just look at Miss Maybell's room window?
Um, with how I described where it was before, it would be on the other side of the building.
Got it. Didn't know that.
Uh,
Right. I'll make my way through the front.
you head up to the front door. Um, a guard kind of stands there at the front door. And as you approach us,
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
He'll look to you and go, Reinpert, in some time.
It has been quite a long time. History check to see if I even remember who this is.
Go ahead.
13. I mean,
It's
if
John?
it's somebody I know,
Hey,
like
you?
Steve! Joe!
Yo, how's it going,
Frank,
man? Long time no
Steve.
see.
Dave!
You haven't really met the,
Oh.
you haven't really talked with this man much before. He was he was a knight when you were, like while you were living here.
wouldn't I at least know the guy's name? Rampert's not that much of a dick.
No, and it's not even rude. It's just that you like haven't really talked to him much before. Like
For
you're
the
essentially an adopted son, so they know who you are.
So recognize him, but not the other way
But
around.
don't like
well, I
Yeah,
recognize him, but not too
I'll
familiar
say it
with
this way:
him.
it's you're not even sure if you've actually ever gotten.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure to talk before. I've seen you before.
Frederick.
Frederick, it is a pleasure. First to greet me upon my arrival is actually a surprise. I thought it would be Lady Mabel.
Yes. There's some pressing news that you should be privy to, but I think I'll allow the lady of the house to fill you in on the matters.
Inside. That's a 19.
Something bad's happened.
Right. Okay.
Can I insight that insight? To
Go
realize-
ahead.
Clash of the insights.
Clash of the.
Oh no, he won!
You can tell that Reinpert is worried because he can tell that this guy has expressed that something bad's gone down.
I would like to
Something is
insight his insight.
Go for it.
Seven
You
Should I
can
have
tell-
He looks at me.
you can tell that Brom has clocked that you are nervous. That he is.
I look away bashfully.
Anyways, do you enter the house?
No, back to actual scene. I say, right, lead the way.
Goes. As he'll push the door open and bring you both inside.
Having worn it for a really long time, I noticed that I'm wearing like my work apron for things, and I take that off and dust off my shirt a bit more. I throw that in my bag and make my way through the door. The ambiance is probably like thick with tension in here, yeah? Like there's no noise from people or anything, is there?
Yes, unlike normal where you'd see like servants walking around cleaning and like having pleasant conversation or uh, more movement throughout. Right now, it is silent beyond the uh, footsteps of guard patrols. Um, all of them having a very serious or somber expression amongst them.
Mhm.
Um,
Everyone's here.
I'm keeping my mouth shut on anything until
Bless
we
you.
get there.
Thank you, Miss Mabel. Oh, wait, Miss Mabel. No, no.
Go for it, Riz.
Yeah, as you are kind of escorted through, while you're being escorted through, Miss Mayville,
Mm-hmm.
there's a soft knocking at your door early in the morning. Um, as you're kind of uh, shaking off your shaking the sleep out of your mind, you hear come from the door. My lady, Ryan, uh, uh, the what's I'm trying to think like what the expression would be for
I
the
mean, I'm
young so
basically her brother.
yeah, I'm trying to think like what expression they would use for like your quote unquote title. Uh,
Sir?
like
Young
yeah,
master.
like
I don't know.
yeah, that's a pretty good one. The young master Ryan Pert has returned.
Mabel, it's me.
Oh, that's
Can
a
I come in?
different guard going there. You're going
Oh,
going.
different. Okay, we're going. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
thought.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Stop putting
Hey,
yourself
hey,
over
hey,
Ryan.
hey.
Loud camera work here.
All right,
One
all
Ryan
right.
Pert.
Okay.
You know, I want to be honest. Not being able to understand the thing anyone is saying is so funny because, like, it'll just be like, it, zip, bip, and then randomly throughout the conversation, like, 8 of you will start zip, zap, bopping at the same time.
But you need to record what it sounds like on your end.
Yes, absolutely.
I probably could do that. Hold on.
Yeah,
Turns
lag
Never
out
your
mind.
he
computer
heard.
more.
If I open up any
Turns out he
recording
heard
app,
it
I feel like my
perfectly
computer's
just
gonna
in real
explode.
Anyways,
Fair enough.
I'll be down in a minute.
Uh, you hear just the footsteps walk away. Uh,
Get up.
as,
Try to look presentable.
Ryan Pert and
and
Brum are led
walk
to
out of
the.
a room.
Yeah, Ryan Pert and Brum, you are led to kind of a
A place where people can gather. Yeah.
like what's the word I'm
Foyer?
looking for? Not a foyer.
The foyer is where I was.
Yeah, you enter through the foyer. You're going to like a
Dining room?
Common room.
not dine like it's like a living room
Um,
essentially.
Common
Yeah,
room.
Yeah,
common
common
room.
room.
Yeah.
A common room is a good word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, you're led to a common room. As the guard kind of just says like, lady, lady, and the young Mrs. both being escorted here, both being informed of your arrival.
Okay, I know I'm rolling another insight, but I want to roll an insight for him to notice that he didn't mention that the master of the house was coming.
Go ahead.
I would
DC
also like to roll insight but no,
Uh,
God.
I'm just
you definitely notice that he said it. You don't know exactly it. You do know that Duke Maybell is very far up in his years, so it very well could just be that they're giving him time to rest more.
Time to rest, ill, something. I mean, yeah.
Could be busy
Not
We
with
don't
thinking.
work.
know for certain.
I'm trying. I'm sure Reinpert would be trying to think the best of it, no matter what.
Yeah, a bit. You're a
Every-
bit nervous from that, but like you don't know. You don't know exactly why that might be. For it very well could just be that with his age, they're giving him time to rest.
Brom will just notice that Reinpert can't help but keep fiddling with his nails with his finger, like with his thumb. A form of like impatience.
Want a weapon to mess with?
I don't think.
Trust me, I got plenty to spare.
Trust me.
A bit of a,
As
a
he
bit of a
reaches into like his pants pocket and pulls out a little dagger. You want it?
It's one of the little butterfly knives.
oh
Yeah.
my God.
It's like a little
Absolutely.
I
butterfly
imagine
knife.
to Brom it's like a tiny butter knife.
It's
But
not
for
something he
Reinpert,
pulled
it's just
out of, like
it's just a slightly bigger butterfly knife.
it's not something he pulled out of a pocket. He fully like opened up his pants and reached in and pulled this thing out.
When he does that, like a quick like place my hand on his wrist, like, right. Do remember they don't know who you are, so maybe doing that might not be the best option. Let's leave the fiddling with weapons for another time.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Hi, I'm Broms.
I just look at the guard who probably just went stock still for a moment when he pulled out a dagger.
Uh, I think you two have been left in the drawing room.
Okay,
the,
good. Well,
common room?
because I like, what am I gonna do, right? Like,
Mm.
but we'll wait.
It's not long before, uh, I'll say Miss Maybell, but you arrive first.
The second she steps through that door, just out of, as soon as Reinford sees her, just fucking misty step hug.
Oh yeah. Like you like for like the split second that you saw Miss Maybell, like oh, it's like you see for that split second when she walks in that uh for being an elf, she looks tired. um uh and she doesn't walk with like the same step like she used to. And when you give her a hug, it's just that split second of surprise, and she immediately breaks and starts crying.
Est, what's wrong? Never mind that. I'll just continue to hug you.
Yeah, she's just crying, waiting for Mom to come in.
It's another couple of minutes of you two reuniting before the door is slowly pushed open again. And, oh, Reinford, dear, it's lovely to see you.
Just a open arm to like welcome her into the hug, because like I can see like her expression is probably shit too. Like,
You can definitely tell she is exhausted. It is. She has a somber smile on her face. She's happy to see you, but is definitely not in the highest of spirits right now.
right,
She
but I'm
comes over
saying
and
yeah.
yeah, she comes over and uh, comes over and hugs you both as well. Lady Mavel actually much closer to your height than Miss Mavel is.
I stand there hugging the both of them until, like, they both take a minute. And I say probably the worst thing ever. Right. Where's the Duke?
Let's take a seat over here, Rampart.
I've reluctantly he goes and sits in like one of the awkwardly too small for his ass chairs.
Sitting down, wiping my face.
She kind of walks over to the seats, sitting down, kind of bringing you with her, Miss Mavel, as they sit down on a couch kind of across from you and Brom. As before she sits down, she will extend a hand out to you, Brom, and say, "And you are?"
Brum Grumma. It's a pleasure
Pleasure-
to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure's all mine, dear. I am Nix Maybell, lady of this house.
Wait, you must be. As you see his brain sort of like flip off for a second as his eyes like go back and forth. Oh right, yeah.
I will also say, I believe Raz said, my name is Nix Maybell, not
Oh,
Miss Maybell.
I thought you said Miss, and I was like, oh.
No, Nix.
There's okay. I misheard as Miss Mabel. I was like, wait, there's two Mrs. Mabels now.
There's two. Let's get it in her hand. Now there are two of them.
She
Mine.
does look a lot like a taller Miss Maybell.
I don't know. I think that's what was originally going through his mind was, wow, Mrs. Mabel's been getting taller.
While the other
And
Miss Maybell is
Mabel,
right
I
next
didn't
to her.
know your hair was brown.
I wonder what she's been eating.
And what happened to those little blotches on
Oh,
your
Gotta
face?
give me
I
some
would
of
have I would have loved if Brom dropped the I didn't know Miss Maybell had a sister.
that. Hang on, there's some time. Ooh,
Yeah, got it.
Anyways.
Nix. Really.
But Reinfurt, a lot's happened these last couple of days. Most notably, Duke Mayvale, my husband Ryne, has been assassinated.
You know when a person's pupils dilate and you can tell that their mind goes cold for a moment? Reinpert, hearing that, just doesn't say anything, but he can't look away from her.
I know you must be going through a lot of thoughts right now with that, but if you have any questions, Face, just let me know. We're all going through this together.
Did you all catch who did it?
Not yet, but we're still looking.
After a moment, Reinpert stands. And when he does, he just I will take care of it. And makes his way fully out of the room and towards his own room.
Hold on there, Rampart.
I don't stop.
Oh dear.
I'm terribly sorry to hear about that.
I
Well,
appreciate you.
Miss Mabel. As he kind of looks towards Esther and the new husband as well. Next.
Thank you. Esther, would you mind going to check on Rampart, making sure he's okay?
Of course. And she'll get up and walk out the door.
I
Literally
think this is
just well, I was gonna say, just as like she stands, you can hear the slamming of his door shut.
Speed walk a little bit faster.
I think this is a great spot to pause session for the night.
Yeah, I think that's a good